Dear all, we shall start the session. Good morning to one and all present here. I take this opportunity to welcome everyone to the inaugural function of ATL sponsored 5 days faculty development program on augmented reality and virtual reality. This is organized by the Department of Computer Science Engineering, MCET. I welcome the coordinator of this program, Dr. A. Ratnavelu sir, Principal and Senior Professor, Department of CSE. I extend my warm welcome to the chief guest of the inaugural function, Dr. J. Amudavel sir, Senior Assistant Professor, School of Computer Science and Engineering, VIT Bhopal University. On behalf of Organizing Committee and Department of CSE, I am much pleased to welcome all the participants from various technical institutions all over India. My hearty welcome to the HOD of CSE, Dr. G. Anupriya ma'am, Program Coordinator, Dr. Julie ma'am, and HODs of other departments, faculty members, supporting staff, and students of MCET for this inaugural function. Thank you all. I now request our Principal Sir, Dr. A. Ratnavelu, to deliver the inaugural address and take over the session. Thank you, sir.
Chief guest of the inaugural function, Dr. J. Amudavel, Senior Assistant Professor, School of Computer Science and Engineering, VIT Bhopal. Participants from various parts of India, HODs, faculty members, and dear students. I am very happy to welcome you all for this inaugural session of AICTE Training and Learning Academy, sponsored 5 days faculty development program on augmented reality and virtual reality. The program is organized by the Computer Science of Engineering Department of Dr. Mahalingam College of Engineering and Technology, Pollachi, Coimbatore. MCET was established in the year 1998, and we are self-financing co-educational autonomous engineering college approved by AICTE and affiliated to NICT. We offer 9 undergraduate programs, 5 postgraduate programs, MCA, and 5 research centers approved by University Chennai. And all our eligible undergraduate programs are accredited by NBA under Tier 1. The institute has been accredited by the NAC with the highest grade in first 2 cycles consecutively. And some of our other recognitions, including NIRF ranking and ARIA ranking, and platinum ranking in AICTE survey, and 5-star recognitions from Institutions Innovation Cell. The Department of Computer Science and Engineering was started in the year 1998, and it was accredited by NBA for the 3 times. Department offers BE Computer Science, ME Computer Science, and also the research programs of University Chennai. The department focuses on the research activities in the state of our computing facilities in AI, data science, IoT, human-computer interaction, internet technologies, and mobile technologies. All our computers are well connected with the fiber optic cable network, and we have 300 Mbps internet bandwidth. Augmented reality and virtual reality has gained an increasing amount of attention over the recent years. AR/VR uses digital technology to simulate an environment where user can interact with the real-world objects. The market for AR/VR is estimated to grow from $10.7 billion in 2019 and projected to reach $72.7 billion by 2024. So there is a phenomenal opportunity and there is a growing demand in the upcoming 5 years. And companies like Apple, Google, Microsoft, Facebook, Samsung are keen in developing products and applications using AR/VR. The potential application areas for the AR, which includes education, medicine, military, arts, visual arts, music, tourism, broadcasting, and industrial design. Augmented reality is popular at schools and at college level. Through AR applications, educators are able to improve the learning outcomes through consistent engagement and interactivity. It furthermore provides an opportunity for the educators to create their own AR content and lesson plans. It will also enhance the learning abilities like problem solving, collaboration, and creation to prepare the students for the future. AR books offer a huge range of opportunities for the new development of entertainment and educational models. These AR books merge the text with digital content. Even the smartphone or the gaming console can use of these kind of technology, and related apps can play video which creates model from the content or allows an interaction with the text. Virtual reality is a user interface technology which helps in immersing a person in digital 3D environment. Computer-generated imaginary content aims at simulating a real presence through senses like sight, hearing, and touch. AR and VR has become a significant technologies with its applications in the field of architecture, manufacturing, retail, commerce, military, GES, sports, etc. AR and VR technologies play a major role in our engineering industries. One of the foremost applications of the VR is in the area of computer gaming, and this technology has to be exercised in other areas such as industry and education. For this FDP, we have more than 110 participants from various states: Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, Haryana, Karnataka, Kerala, Maharashtra, Odisha, Puducherry, Punjab, Rajasthan, Sikkim, Telangana, and faculty members in Tamil Nadu have registered for this FDP. My sincere thanks to speakers from industries and academic side: VIT Bhopal, ThoughtWorks Gurgaon, CASAP Global Private Limited, and PTC Bangalore for accepting our invitation to be the resource person for this FDP. Dr. Amudavel, School of Computing Science and Engineering, VIT, is our resource person today and also the chief guest for the inaugural session. He has 10 years of teaching, research, experience in augmented reality, AI, machine learning, and deep learning. He has conducted various FDPs, including AR, VR, and this is an opportunity for all of us to listen from him. I believe this FDP would be an appropriate platform to get familiarized on AR, VR technology. And also, there are a lot of innovations happening in the industry in the field of AR, VR. My best wishes to all the participants to get benefited through this FDP sponsored by AICTE for the next 5 days. I thank our college management for their guidance, and I appreciate the efforts of HOD and the faculty members of Computer Science and Engineering for coordinating this FDP. So thank you all and best wishes.
Thank you, sir. I take this opportunity to welcome the chief guest of today's function, Dr. J. Amudavel, sir. He is Senior Assistant Professor, School of Computer Science and Engineering, VIT Bhopal University. He has 10+ years of teaching, research, and administrative experience. He was a university gold medalist and won Best Project Award instituted by Tata Consultancy Services on behalf of Pondicherry University in his post-graduation degree in CSE. He was selected as an Inspire Fellow in his PhD degree in Computer Science and Engineering. He published more than 78 research papers in various reputed journals and conferences. His research interests include artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning networks. I may request Dr. J. Amudavel sir to kindly deliver the keynote address. The session is yours, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. So,
Thank you.
Yeah, with all your support, I'm going to start my presentation. So first of all, I would like to welcome the management and after that, the heroes of the uh, workshop, Dr. A. Ratnavelu sir, Principal and Senior Professor CSE, and Mr. D. Hari, Assistant Professor, Department of CSE, Mahalingam College of Engineering Technology. And in addition to that, I would like to thank Chief Patron, Dr. M. Monikam sir, and Patron Sri M. Hariharasudan, and Deputy Patron Dr. C. Ramaswamy, and Organizing Secretary Dr. G. Anupriya, and organizing members Dr. A. Noble Mary Joliet, Dr. J. Pavitra, Mr. D. Hari, and Mr. D. Gauri Shankari. So I'd like to congratulate and all the efforts you put in for this workshop to be successful. So before beginning of this session, so is my screen visible?
Sir, no, sir. Actually, not yet visible, sir.
Sir, is it visible now?
Now
Yes,
visible.
now
Sir.
it's-
Now it
Yeah,
is
fine.
visible, sir.
Fine, sir. Thank you. So before getting into this workshop related to augmented and virtual reality, I would like to mention few things before how it gets started. Right. So the seed for this workshop related to augmented reality and virtual reality starts way back in 2019. If I am not wrong, so we met in means that I think Dr. Mr. Hari sir and Ratnavelu sir, we met in one man at Bhopal. We attended altogether. We attended that augmented reality and virtual reality experience. They are very keen to know this technology, and on the time they said that we have to bring the technology and we have to focus the technology and we want to implement the technology in our own institution. So on the day we have a casual talk on the day they said. So and after some point of time, I said I thought that. Maybe it is getting faded away. So now I came to know this thinking beyond this thinking make them means that they proved altogether means that they introduced the FDP that to the very reputed ACT Atal Academy based related workshops. So that is a very good achievement and it shows how much they are committed to their work, and whenever they are going somewhere they are very passionate in learning the technologies and they want to implement the same. So first of all, I would like to thank the effort done by you, sir. In addition to that, so you can see when Ratnavelu sir is mentioning about this participants all over India, I'll be very happy to see more than 110 participants are participating from all over India. So and also rightly mentioned about some few states they mentioned. So in that. He mentioned about Pondicherry. So may have anyone from Pondicherry? Do you have any participants from Pondicherry as of now? Okay, fine. Okay, so we'll start the session now. So is my voice audible, ma'am? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're
Okay, fine.
audible. Please continue,
So
sir.
if you are having any issues with that buffering or else kind of thing, please let us know, madam, so that I can just skip. Just I will just give some time for buffering, then I will start the session. Okay, ma'am?
Okay, sir.
So okay,
Okay,
fine.
Sure. Okay.
Okay. So here we are going to see about these are the basic outline of what we are going to see. First one is introduction, and after that the basic introduction of virtual reality, and after that we are getting into the types of virtual reality, and after that we are going to have what are the technologies behind virtual reality and augmented reality, and after that we are going to see about what makes the augmented reality and virtual reality made possible, and after that we are going to see about applications of virtual reality and augmented reality, and after that we are going to cover it up current problems in AR and VR, and after that we are going to see where all the components we gathered, right? So these are all the current agenda of this session. So before getting into that, since augmented reality and virtual reality is a very cutting edge technology. Even though I am having PPTs up to some 80 or 70 PPT slides I am having, but I am not interested to show that because it is instead of instead of speaking as a theory or else to be having some kind of textual slides, we'll be having some casual talks over that. Then I'll be having some real videos for you. Means that real how it is working. Means that the reality behind augmented reality and virtual reality in a very sensible manner. It is organized in a very sensible manner, so that you can able to gain and you can really experience what really augmented reality, and also you may not feel bored of that, right? So if you are keep on talking, then you'll at some point of time you may feel very dizzy and bored, right? So those things I don't want to happen, right? So because I just want to keep the momentum till the end of the session, and after the session also you have to continue the session with the rest of the session. So in this case, I'll be having some few talks, and after that we'll be having some few videos, and after that we'll have some interaction session, and after that we'll be having some real time sessions so that we can drive the moment in a very enthusiastic way. So first of all, virtual reality. Whenever we are dealing with virtual reality, virtual reality in the sense the two names itself, for example, virtual reality, it means that we are going to bring the reality which is a virtual one. Virtual one in the sense it is not actually the physical one what we are seeing. For example, if you are seeing the car, then if it is physical, then it is a real one. If you are seeing the car but it is not actually present, that is a virtual one. So that is a basic difference, right? So here we are going to virtual reality in the sense we are going to create an environment. We are going to create the entire environment, that is known as virtual reality, right? And after that technologies and after that we are going to see about what are all the components needed, right? So what are the components needed, and what are the components you are going to experience, and how you have to buy the components. Those things I'll be going to say to you, right? And after that I'll be going to explain about the architecture. So how the AR and VR system will work, and after that applications of AR and VR. Applications of AR and VR really you will find mesmerizing, and you can elevate it, or else you can incline towards the whenever we are dealing with the applications of VR, really you will get amazed. Oh, this much of advancements are available, or else this much of this improvements are available in this current field. So this much money is involved in this. You can so lot many number of achievements there in the field, and you start your own startups also. So you can be in very successful career also, right? I'll summarize all those things, right? So before getting into this session, so few things I just want you to explore, even though we are in the academic field, because we don't go outside the box. Means that outside in the box in the sense we always interested in writing the research papers and teaching for our lovable students, and after that making the corrections and making all those things. It's a routine job. Instead of that, if we are going very innovative, right? If you are going means that if you learn some kind of advanced technologies which is very relevant to you, and it if it boosts you, right? So it is if it self motivates you, definitely it will gain you. You can see if you train the AR, then you will have a lot of abroad opportunities. Those who are in the very earlier career of PhD, or else if you are having very earlier career of finishing the PhD, then definitely these AR and VR combined with the deep learning gives that enormous amount of opportunities for the PDF, right? Postdoctoral fellowships and all those things we will discuss, right? So here, first of all, we have to understand what you mean by VR, and what are the types of VR, and what are the components of VR, right? For that, I'll be having some small AV for you so that you can be able to understand. First of all, we are going to see what kind of component, what is the thing we want to have, if you want to experience a VR and AR. You already know what you mean by VR. VR means we are going to see something which is virtual, right? So that is, I'm not getting into AR because after finishing the VR, I'll be gradually move on to VR, right? So before that, I'll be finishing what you mean by AR, and after that, what are the components needed for the AR, and after that, I'll be explaining about AR, and after that, I'll be explaining about what is the difference between AR, VR, and both the differences. And after that, we'll get into the applications of the AR, and after that, we'll get into applications of AR, right? So we'll gradually move on this, right? So here you can see types of VR, technologies of VR, architectures of VR, applications of VR. These four things I'll be having the AV and means that audio video visuals for you, and current problems that we will discuss in the slides, right? Because that doesn't have any kind of audio visual oriented presentation, because these four things is a very vital to understand. It is like a heart of the program, right? It is like a heart of the body. You have to understand. It will gain you through the entire workshop. Means that you have to understand. So okay, these are all the possibilities will be there. These are all the opportunities will be there. These are the different kinds of scenario where we can deploy ourselves, right? So these are the things we are this initial session will drive you through the entire 5 days of session, right? So okay, then I'll be going through now. I'll be starting with the video now. So here we are going to see about this devices first. You just have a look at it. So, and one more thing related to this is if we are playing the, I'm going to share the video. If we are sharing the video, then my speech is not audible for you, because I'm going to share the computer, means that include the system sound for you, right? In this case, after if you are having any queries or else, sir, hello, sir.
Sir, hello, sir.
If the participants having any kind of doubts, then they can able to raise the doubts, right? So they can able to
Sure. Yes, sir.
unmute
Yes,
themselves, right?
yes, sir.
I think
Yeah.
Dr. K. Ravichandran and Dilip Kumar having some doubts. So how come I can able to address them?
Sir, directly they can ask, sir. They can unmute and they can ask, sir.
Okay, sir, please, Dilip Kumar, sir, please.
Dilip Kumar sir, you have raised your hand. Is there any doubt, sir?
No, sir. No, ma'am. No.
Okay,
Okay.
sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
Ravichandran, sir.
Yes, yes. No, no problem, sir. No doubt.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
So at the kind of AV visual presentation, we may not be able to interact, right? So after the AV presentation, if you are having any doubts, please raise your hands. Definitely, we will discuss those kind of things. Then I will move on to the next session, right? Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I'll be sharing this video.
It can be hard to determine which VR headset to invest in. In this video, we're going to break down the top 3 best VR headsets you can buy for fully immersive virtual reality fun. We'll be taking a look at VR headsets that each cater to a specific kind of gamer, from console to standalone and traditional VR setup. So if you're interested in finding out which VR headset is best suited to you, keep watching. As always, all the links to find the best prices on all the products mentioned in this video will be in the description below. So for the most up-to-date information along with updated prices, be sure to check out the description. The products mentioned in this video are in no exact console VR headset. Sony's PlayStation VR headset is a fantastic, affordable solution for anyone looking to game in virtual reality for under $280. Its console-specific design means the headset is tailored out of the box to run on the PlayStation 4's native hardware, so there's no need to worry about having the latest and greatest technology to enjoy a seamless experience. One of the PlayStation VR's best features is how easy it is to set up. It comes with Move controllers and a tracking camera that work together with the headset to get you up and running quickly, without the need for multiple cameras or sensors needing exact placing around your room. The camera identifies and tracks the light points on the headset as well as the Move controllers to work its magic, which means less time setting up and more time for VR gaming. Tech-wise, the VR runs 1080p games at HD resolution on a beautiful OLED display that features a 90 to 120 Hz refresh rate depending on the game in question. Although the PlayStation VR can run fine on a regular PS4, it's especially beneficial for those who own the higher-powered PS4 Pro, which can drive even better visuals at smoother frame rates. The PlayStation VR also comes with a set of earbuds that connect to the headset's audio jack to provide a good sound experience right from the start. Alternatively, you can always use your own earbuds or gaming headset depending on your preferences. The PlayStation VR has a very robust amount of games to enjoy, and you can even watch TV and movies through the headset for a little more immersion and fun. It's perfectly suited for PS4 console gamers who are ready to jump into the world of virtual reality tech. Next up is the Oculus Quest, our pick for the best standalone VR headset. Standalone VR headsets are advantageous due to the fact that you don't need a beefy PC or game console to run them. The Oculus Quest is one such VR headset to leap into this untethered VR territory, and it's surprisingly excellent. The Oculus Quest is the successor to the Oculus Go, but in a major way. It delivers 6 degrees of tracking that work in tandem with the fancily designed motion controllers and headset sensors, allowing you to walk freely without a wired cable linking you to a gaming device. It's also well priced under $400, which is advantageous if one remembers that it requires no separate gaming console or PC to run on. The Quest is lightweight, which is great for extended play sessions. It secures easily around your head with Velcro straps and allows excellent range of head movement. It doesn't come with headphones, however, which can actually be a positive since it reduces cost, while simultaneously allowing you to choose your favorite headset or earbuds to game with. It includes a 20-foot charging cable to keep the Quest juiced up if you want to play past the headset's battery life. Recharging the device takes about 2 hours, which is a great excuse to take a break before jumping back into the fun. The single greatest advantage of the Oculus Quest is its standalone design. By eliminating a game console or high-end gaming PC from the equation, you and your friends and family can enjoy excellent VR gaming with full freedom of movement that doesn't require tracking cameras or sensors to work properly. It's an instant out-of-the-box VR experience that features excellent hardware and a great set of games, and it can be shared by anyone in your home with no complex setup required. Finally, we have the Oculus Rift S, our pick for the best PC tethered VR headset. If you don't mind being tethered to a gaming PC, then the Oculus Rift S opens up a few more doors when it comes to VR experiences, and does it for under $500. The Oculus Rift S features an LCD display with a QHD resolution of 2560 by 1440, which is very detailed and sharp, packing lots of pixels into a single display for a denser, crisper picture than other models on our list. The display also runs with an 80 Hz refresh rate, which is higher than traditional 60 Hz displays and provides a fluid game experience. It's also a great step up from its predecessor. The Rift S's upgraded design eliminates the need for external sensors in favor of cameras that make the device very easy to set up without having to rearrange your room. It's easier to track player position and movements, especially when coupled with the S's touch controllers. The Rift S also features directional headband speakers that are open-air designed so you can hear the world around you as well as the game. This is beneficial for those who might feel disoriented by being fully immersed in the soundscape of a game, but if that's not to your liking, you can always plug in your own headset or earbuds. This is great for families who might have different sound preferences. The Rift S is backwardly compatible with the original line of Rift games, and also includes compatibility for certain Oculus Quest games as well. That means plenty of titles to enjoy, which makes the S a great long-term investment. It's very comfy to wear, even for extended gaming sessions, and there's a nice range of games to play. The Oculus Rift S updates the original, versatile Rift in a big way. It eliminates the need to fine-tune your living room or gaming den in order to set up a great VR experience and enjoy gaming. Alright guys, that is all for this video. Hope you guys like.
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Okay. So here, okay. In the previous video, we seen the basics of what all the components required. So this is a VR headset we will call as a virtual reality headset. With the headset only, you can able to watch the videos, right? Augmented reality videos, augmented reality apps, and the virtual reality apps, and all those things we are going to see with the help of those component only, right? So that is the VR headset. With this headset only, you can able to watch and experience the virtual reality platform, right? So that is the first component we need if you want to have the hands-on experience, right? Let me know if you are having any doubts in that, so that I'll finish the doubts, then I'll move on to the next session. Because if you are not very clear about this, or else what are the components needed for to experience the VR, then it will, you can't be able to proceed with the rest of the things. So is it clear for you? Okay. Next, I'm going to see about. Next, we are going to see about. Since you already see the cost of the headset, cost of the VR headset, it may cost around like $400, $500, $600. It is mentioned here. And for your reference, sir, here the chat option is not enabled, sir.
Sir, we will enable, sir. Already we enabled, sir. Actually, the participants can chat, sir.
Sir, you just text any message, sir, so that I can continue with the chat option.
No, sir.
Sir, no, sir. There is no space for chat.
Okay, okay.
Sir, in
Okay.
desktop there is a space for chat, sir, but for in mobile app, I think so the chat has been disabled. So in desktop application, there is an icon near participant icon, sir. We call like show conversation. You may kindly click that, sir. Near hand
Here
raise.
for me it is showing hand symbol only. We couldn't able to see any kind of chat option.
Okay,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, sir. I'll let you know soon, sir.
Okay, no issues, ma'am.
Okay.
Why? Because I just want to share that the components for buying, so that the participants may experience in their home. Okay, guys.
Sir,
Yeah.
you may kindly send to the organizing team, sir. We will be posting in chat box.
Yeah,
sir.
yeah, sure, sure. Shall I send the mail to you?
Ma'am, chat is disabled for me also.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We can understand the problem.
Okay.
I think so. Microsoft Teams has disabled for participants.
Okay.
What I do is that you may kindly share it to Hari, sir. Mr. Hari, organizing team. We'll be posting in WhatsApp group, sir.
Okay, okay, fine.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, sir. Before getting into that, I just want to share the details related to how to buy those headsets. So in the meantime, I'll be sharing the headset details also. Do you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir. It's visible, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
here you can see Aura VR Zoom, right? So 3D virtual reality headset. It cost only 349 rupees only. You can those link only I shared. I think I just now shared to Hari sir. Maybe you will get it as soon as possible in the WhatsApp group, hopefully, right? So here you can see ROVR headset will be there. That is a virtual reality headset where you can. Why? Because it's a very groundbreaking technology. For that, you don't go for like 80,000 headset, 90,000 headset, and all those things, right? These 349 rupees headset will give the experience uh, equivalent to this 80,000 rupees headset. We can't able to say it is surpassing that 80,000 rupees headset, because it is having their own characteristics and it is having their own vision capability. But if you want to experience, at least for your children, they will be get really amazed, right? So they will feel virtual reality, because 349 rupees, it even though it is a big money for them, it will give the real happiness over that. If you are going to buy this virtual reality headset, and then if you are showing to the family members and the friends to experience that, then it is a really new thing, right? So that is a thing that just I want to share. So this is the first link. This is 349, which is makes of cardboard. You can see here, you can see these two these are the two eyepieces where you can watch the video. There will be, your video will be split into two, right? So that is known as a virtual reality video. And here this is the 360. Here you can see, here only you will placing the phone, right? In the phone you will be placing, and after with the help of these eyepieces, then you will be with the lenses you are going to see the video, right? So this is how the VR will be working, right? So this is one type. And this is the very means that this is a very preliminary camera. This is a very preliminary way of having this thing. And if you want to go for little higher, right, then you can go for 579. This you can see very it's having a very fantastic panel, and it is having a very high grade plastic also. You can experience very professionally. You can see this, right? So I already shared those. This is known as Black Bass Box 3D VR box headsets. You can it will be fixed into. You can see the dimensions of the phone. It will be fixed into, right? So it will be don't go for the note or else kind of things. It will be go. It will be won't be get inserted into that, right? So it will be stay. The dimensions of the phone will be ranging from 4.7 inch to 6.5 inch. I hope most of the headsets will be falls under that criteria, so you can happily go with that. These VR, you can buy this VR headset, and then you can really happily you can put your headphones. You can happily put your phone into that, and then you can start experiencing the VR, right? So this is one, and after that you will be having. I hope you can stop. I hope for buying it is enough. Then if you want to have more things, then you can go for I think 3000. See, this one is there. It is having the instead of a headphone, you can use their own headphone also. It is little bit costly, but that is not needed. You can stop with this 579, then you can start buying, right? So this is the basic component needed to experience a virtual reality, right? And also you can experience the same thing in case of augmented reality too, right? So this is one thing, right? And in addition to that, now, okay. Next one, we are going to see about AR. Just a second. For the video sharing, I have to disconnect, and then once again I have to reconnect. Next one, we are going to see about augmented reality. Right, augmented reality. I'll be explaining what you mean by augmented reality. But before that, I just want to give the gist of what you mean by augmented reality. Virtual reality, in the sense, you can able to see the world virtually. Means that you, for example, if you're seeing the wall, then you can include some other fake wall, then you can see, or else you can put some kind of, for example, if you're circling through you means that the entire room, then you can make it the entire room as an snow icy mountain where you can see the mountain, right? That is all about virtual reality. Virtual reality means you can experience the virtual places or else virtual components, virtual objects, right? That is known as virtual reality. Then coming to augmented reality. What do you mean by augmented reality? Augmentation means you are going to add something, right? In case of physical world, if you want to add some kind of external object, is some kind of uh, uh, very digital object. The best example is Pokemon Go, right? In the Pokemon Go, if you are going through, if you install the app, then if you place the app inside the road, then the Pokemon will appear. Then it will guide you to the entire process. That is all about this augmented reality apps, right? That now we seen two things. First one is virtual reality, and another one is augmented reality. Virtual reality is will be termed as you are going to see the world virtually. Means that you are going to see the replacement of the world by the virtual objects, right? So that is known as virtual reality. In case of augmented reality, in the physical world, in the real world, you are going to add one more object, and then you are going to interact with the object, right? That is known as augmented reality, right? So with this understanding, for in case of virtual reality and in case of augmented reality, you need to have two separate components. You can't able to in the augmented reality component, you can view the virtual reality. But in case of virtual reality, you can't able to experience the augmented reality, because augmented reality needs separate component to be had, right? So means that it requires a separate component to experience, right? So AR and VR having the both different kinds of headsets, right? So that is what I'm trying to say. VR is the lower version and AR is the higher version, right? So that is a basic understanding. And here you can see in the audio visual, you can see the difference between AR and VR. Previously we seen about the components and components used in the VR, and here we are going to see the component used in the AR. To experience the AR, it is little costly, it is not affordable by us, so you can just view it. And in the virtual reality you can go for it because it costs around less than $600, right? So definitely you can go for it. But in case of augmented reality, these are all the components, these are all the headsets needed, right? So in this AV you can see what are the component headsets, or else what are the digital gadgets you need to experience the AR.
Microsoft HoloLens brings holograms into your real world. Using transparent lenses, spatial sound, and an understanding of your environment, holograms look and sound like they're actually part of the world around you. That is mixed reality. With Microsoft HoloLens, holograms are viewed through the holographic frame centered in the middle of your view. This preserves your peripheral vision, so you can move freely and connect and collaborate with people around you. Holograms in mixed reality don't block out what you can see and hear. This enables you to engage with digital content and tools alongside the objects in your real world. Holograms can be world-locked in a physical location, so you can walk around them, or they can travel with you. You can even hear them in 3D with spatial sound. Microsoft HoloLens is the world's first fully untethered, self-contained holographic computer. With the mixed reality experience of HoloLens, you can stay in the real world and interact with real people as you simultaneously explore 3D in 3D.
Introducing the Vuzix M3000, the next generation of smart glasses with advanced waveguide optics for hands-free mobile computing on the job. Feature-packed, ruggedized, and easy to use with head motion tracker, always-on sensors, full-color waveguide display, video camera, and flashlight, all driven by Intel Inside and connected with Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and GPS. You need your hands on the job, but you also need to be connected, all in a system that provides good vision of your surroundings and enhances the way you work. The Vuzix M3000 works like a smartphone or tablet, but hands-free. Its temple contains a touch-sensitive surface that works like a trackpad control. Or you can speak your commands for a truly hands-free experience.
Open the project schedule and CAD plans for 435 Laurel.
Because it's Android, the Vuzix M3000 runs thousands of existing apps. And Vuzix has developer resources and technical support to make it easy to create new apps for your business-specific needs to take full advantage of the power of the M3000.
Ready to dig? Hang on, let me check something.
The M3000 has built-in GPS, so it always knows where you are, and it tracks your head movements and viewing angle for unprecedented awareness of what you're doing and seeing, whether it's real or virtual or both.
Looks okay. The city water line runs over there. As long as you keep away from that, you're good. Looks like my plate's late. How about a coffee?
With the M3000's camera, you can share what you see with others in real time.
Next step, that's 3. Where's the 4th screw?
call support.
This opens up new possibilities in remote service and repair, remote monitoring, even remote telemedicine applications.
It looks like you haven't removed the access panel. That was step 5. If you remove that panel on the right, you'll see the screw. It's just inside.
Okay, got it. Send a message to admin. I need a replacement RDR 3450 as soon as possible.
Intelligent wayfinding and light guiding is only one of many possible applications that shorten training time and virtually eliminate error in warehousing and other industries. Introducing the M3000, the next generation of smart glasses. From Vuzix, a world leader in smart glasses, technology, and waveguide optics. Developers of some of the world's most advanced smart glasses technologies for gaming, sports and entertainment, training, and more.
At Athier, we're building the most comprehensive, rich, and interactive solution for leading enterprises. Hello, I am Alberto Torres, CEO of Athier. Over the next few minutes, you're going to learn about our technology and about the opportunities to transform your business.
We designed the Athier Air glasses for all-day use and comfort by keeping them lightweight, ergonomic, yet robust and powerful. The glasses connect to the external processing unit, or EPU, via USB. The Air glasses feature 2 large see-through displays, a 3D depth sensor, 2 color cameras, a 9-axis motion sensor, microphone, and a replaceable lens. The EPU contains an NVIDIA K1 processor, an 8-hour battery life, USB, HDMI, and debug ports, as well as Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connectivity. When you put on the Air glasses, you see a virtual tablet floating in front of you, and you can simply and intuitively interact with any existing Android application. The Air platform detects your hand gestures so that you can navigate your way around the application, all in the air. We have fine-tuned these gestures for smart glasses over years of user testing so that the experience is natural and intuitive. It can also detect custom poses to give developers shortcuts that can streamline their applications. Let's see how this all works by placing a single finger over the Google Maps icon to launch it. The timer automatically starts to complete the selection. 2 fingers together allows you to swipe around the screen. Use a finger from each hand to zoom in. You can see that our gestures are very precise, giving you full control of the application. Our simple menu gesture takes you back home. Let's look at a use case in the oil and gas industry, where having access to full 3D CAD models and documentation of equipment is critical. Here you can view the various parts of this pump and see how they all fit together. You can dive deeper to inspect a specific part and access the maintenance, repair, and troubleshooting manuals or other associated rich media content without losing any time or productivity right from your workstation. This next application was developed by one of our customers, Massimo, to give doctors unprecedented access to visual information, contamination-free. Using the head tracking in the glasses, you can access multiple virtual screens around you, each with different data from the patient monitoring systems. The screens can easily be configured and customized for your needs. All of this happens touch-free so that doctors can focus on the task at hand while having access to vital patient data. Our platform supports common AR toolkits for Android, such as Wikitude and Vuforia, allowing developers to create immersive augmented reality applications. Here, a 3D model of the human body appears on this sheet of paper, tracked by the camera in the glasses. One of the most popular and powerful applications for smart glasses is the Air Suite Task Flow Management and Collaboration app. We designed this app specifically for enterprise users who need to follow processes, checklists, and complete complex tasks while in the field. It includes all the key features enterprise customers need, such as remote video calls, barcode scanning, voice transcription, and much more. To order your Air glasses today, learn more about Air.
Okay. So now in the previous audio video visuals, you can see what are the components needed, right? So means what are the components needed for the uh, augmented reality experience, right? In addition to that, after buying the virtual reality headsets from the Amazon, then how you have to experience, right? Right now, with the help of your mobile phone, then what are the things you have to do and how you have to experience at the very moment, right? I will show you. I think, okay. Do you able to see the screen? Hello?
No, sir.
Still no video.
Okay, okay, fine, fine. Just a second. Is it visible now?
Yes, sir, it's visible, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Go to Google Play, then just put augmented reality, right? If you press that, then you will feel so many number of apps will be available, right? So I'll be showing the steps, right? So here there will be an app. So here the Star Trek lighting will be an app, and after that you can say Pokemon Go. This is the very best example, the best example for augmented reality. And in addition to that, you can see House. There's a the best app where you can see, you can show anywhere in the place or else anywhere in the room you can show, and then you can place this what you call the chair table lighting without, you don't have chair, you don't have any kind of lighting, or else if you don't have any kind of utensils, right? But even then, if you want to make it more useful, or else if you want to experience those components will be added into your room, then you can use this app, right? So it is an augmented reality based apps. So here you can see in this floor, this virtual reality based this component will be added, this object will be added right into the real world, right? So that is a best example for augmented reality. So many apps are available, right? So with this you can experience. So in the world and might magic and so many apps are available here. Here also AR Lupa is there. So that is a very the best app. You can see how it is working. See, whenever you are pointing something, then it will add the creative object to that place, right? So you can see it will replaces the walls and it can replaces these are all the virtual objects. These objects are not real, but these objects are added to your wall. See, you can see this is free only. You can install and then you can see it looks like uh, it looks like a home, right? So you can install in your home right now, then you can experience augmented reality apps right now, right? In addition to that, after buying the headset, then I'll be showing here in the YouTube, go for virtual reality. You search for virtual reality. Here, don't go for this. Here you can see 360-degree. Do you able to see this mouse pointer? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So here, after searching for the virtual reality, go for virtual reality videos. Here you can see this 4K represents resolution. This 360-degree represents the virtual reality. If it doesn't have 360-degree, then it is not actually the 360-degree video. It is not a virtual reality based video. See here, these are all not related to the 360-degree video, right? So this one is a virtual reality video, right? So here this is also a virtual reality video, right? What in by virtual reality video I will show you, right? So here, if you click this one, if you click 360-degree video, you can see 360-degree. In the 360-degree you can view this angle, right? So with the help of AR headset, if you are turning around here and there, then you can see you can see, right? So this is the example of VR where you can very well watch in the YouTube itself, right? So this is an self animated one. You can use the real one also. I'll show you. So this one is very real. Hamiltonian Island. That is the best example for 360-degree video. This is shot in 360-degree camera for the visual reality, right? So here you can see from the flying to the landing and to the island, you can see in 360-degree. Right? So here you can see. You can rotate through the mouse pointer. Since I don't have that virtual reality headset, I am moving through the mouse pointer. But if you are having the virtual reality headset, you can view around in the 360-degree by your head, then you can watch it in 360-degree. Right, so you can see here. So these are all the two ways where you can experience a 360-degree videos. Right. First one we seen, what are the things we seen? I just summarize for your convenience. First of all, we seen about what is virtual reality, and after that, what are the components needed for the virtual reality, and after that, I'll share the links how to buy the virtual reality headsets, and after that, we seen about what is virtual augmented reality. In addition to that, we seen about what are all the components, what are the digital gadgets required for the augmented reality, and after that, we seen about what are all the how you have to experience the augmented reality. Right, augmented reality. First one we seen with that apps. You said in the Play Store you can download the apps. In the second one, in the second place, we are going to see about we seen about how to experience augmented reality, virtual reality based videos in the YouTube, right? So these are the two things where you can personally explore and you can showcase to your friends, relatives, sons and daughters. You can amaze themselves, right? So these are some of the ways. And in addition to that, I'll show you one video. Just to watch it carefully. Then after that, I'll get back to you what are the things we done, right? So just a second. Do you able to see the screen? Do you able to see the video?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's visible, sir.
Okay. So in this video, so here you can see that's a first example for virtual reality based e-convocation. So here you can see nothing is there in any places. So here she is in one place, the student is in one place, means that she is in home, and the chancellor sir is in home. The background is virtual, so everything is virtual. We related with this girl, and after that, vice chancellor sir and our vice chancellor sir. So everyone all together. Then it looks like both are means that all together they are present in a stage, right? So that is not anyone, they are not present in any kind of stage, right? So they are all in separate places. She is in home. These shots are taken from their home, when their very home, right? So here this separate footage is taken from the vice chancellor home and chancellor home, and after that this background has been set up through virtual mode, right? So this is a best example for the applications of VR. Applications of VR you can extend to any point, right? So you can extend it to any stretch, right? So you can experience a VR in any of the point, any of the places you are in, right? That is the best example for a virtual reality based application. And in addition to that, I'll be showing one more video to you. The real example means that how the AR and VR will be very much useful in bringing back the memories, right? So here in the video, what we are going to see is a mother lost her daughter, right? So the mother lost her daughter previous years, and after that she was very much depressed of means thinking of the daughter. But with the case of experience, or else with the help of virtual reality, they bring back the daughter to the and unite with the mother. We'll see about how they done, right? So this is the best example and applications of virtual reality. So you can see in the previous example, we seen that how that augmented reality experience bring back the memories, or also you can bring back the entire memories of the deceased person to the real life, right? So maybe it may looks little crazy, but you can see with the help of that augmented reality and virtual reality, you can do wonders in the world. You can do some kind of meditation, then you can do the remote meditation, then you can fix the any kind of anxiety, then if you can fix the depression. See, with the help of the previous video, you can feel uh, feel light-hearted, right? So in this case, so many things has been carried out in case of virtual reality and augmented reality, right? The next one we are going to see about now. We seen about augmented reality and we seen about we seen about virtual reality and augmented reality. Now we are going to see about the differences between augmented reality and the virtual reality. Yeah. So it is an 2 minute clip. As I already told you, virtual reality, we are going to see the world only. In case of augmented reality, we are going to add any kind of virtual object to the physical world. That is known as augmented reality, right? Next one is another set, means that it's the extension of augmented reality. It is the extended reality where you are going to interact with the object, right? So that is a different case, right? Now we will stick around with with this kind of understanding. We will move on to the differences between augmented reality and the virtual reality. Then we will see about the applications. Applications, you will get really amazing audio clips will be there. You can able to experience how the applications has been made. That is a one, whatever the reunite of the daughter with the mom, that is a one kind of application. Like that, you will have some 2 to 3 applications for AR and VR, right? So we'll see about now. We are going to see now AR and VR differences, right? Just I'll be sharing with you. So here in the previous video seen about, as we already discussed, you seen about the differences between AR, VR and extended reality, right? Mixed reality and extended reality, right? So here, as we discussed, yeah, virtual reality based means that you are going to replace the environment, and in case of augmented reality, in the physical world, you are going to add some kind of digital object, right? In case of mixed reality, or else in case of extended reality, you are going to interact with the object, right? So that is a combination of AR and VR, right? So that is all about extended reality, right? Next one. Now we seen about AR, VR, and means what are the components needed for AR and VR, and after that we seen about the differences between AR and VR, right? Now we are going to see about 4 applications of virtual reality, right? So this will give you the real glimpse of what really the virtual reality is, and what are the how virtual reality is being used very sensibly, right? So this will give the uh, real gist of how the virtual reality headsets will be used, right? So here we are going to see about some 2 to 3 examples. First one is we are in the anatomy, means that in the case of medical classes, how it is getting applied. And the second one we are going to see is how in NASA, you can see in the ISS mission, means that in the NASA, in the International Space Station, which is above us. So they are going through some kind of very complex problems, right? Means that they are going to fix very complex problems, right? You can't able to directly employ a person without any experience, right? For that you need to have the virtual workaround, right? So for that, how they are using, and after that how it is helpful in healing the pain, right? And after that how the virtual reality based painting will be there, and after that uh, we are going to see about how it is employed in the Walmart. Those things we are going to see now. So it will give the real example, and it will give the real glimpse of how the virtual reality has been used, right? So you can see there.
In space, I am for the first time given a third dimension.
So this example is defined for the what we call virtual reality brush, right? So it is an virtual reality digital brush where you can be able to paint it in thin air, right? So that is the best example for one of the
To be able to paint in space, I am for the first time given a third dimension. I've never been so affected by a piece of technology. You are inside of your drawing. The second I tried Tilt Brush, I started crying. I couldn't believe how powerful this was. Tilt Brush is a drawing program designed by Google. It allows you to use your hand as the paintbrush, and you can draw in every direction. These tools are not bound by physical laws. I don't have to worry about gravity. It is entirely whatever I want it to do. My name is Teek Mok. I'm a virtual reality artist. This is my apartment in Los Angeles. The great thing about being a VR artist is that even though this space is really tiny, I can put on the headset and it's a way to make any space magical. Like I can adjust the intensity of the light like this. I'm live painting while the orchestra plays. And that ability to kind of put you inside of a song, suddenly, I can do that with a painting. I've been painting since I was a kid. It's something that I do almost every day. I wanted to know more about virtual reality because it sounded amazing, but I had never done it. I mean, I've been drawing my entire life and
But not like this, right? Yeah, really?
It's like talking about love. You have to experience it to fully understand it. Oh my gosh, this is insane. I've been living in virtual reality for the last 5 months, every single day. On average, about 8 to 10 hours a day. Tell me this stuff is real. I've been able to create like an entire world of imagination. I've never felt like there's been such a clear vehicle for me to show and express my ideas. With each stroke, it feels like I am mapping out the way I think. And I'm just like giving you a tour of my moon. This is, to me, it is a real world.
Here at UCSF, we're introducing virtual reality for the first-year medical students that corresponds with their first learning block. So when they leave the cadaveric lab, they can immediately come over to the virtual reality lab, and they can learn the same material they just saw on the cadaver in a virtual space. In virtual reality, they can go from the skin level all the way down to the bones and take every single layer off as they go, see the relationships, how they're stacked up, how they're aligned.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here, this is the very deepest example for virtual reality. Here, instead of anatomy class, you can't able to, if you want to know about those things, or else if you want to know about very peculiar things, you can't able to have much information about that, right? In case of AR and VR, you can segregate, or else you can take any of the parts you are in need. Then you have to have much information, and then you can search in the Google in the very real time, right? So this gives a big example for VR.
And then when they get to the bones, they can repeat it almost like a puzzle and put all the pieces right back on there, all the way back out to the skin.
Today I spent 3 hours in the anatomy lab, and then I went straight from that to working on the virtual reality anatomy lab, essentially, where I was able to sort of pull the muscles apart that I had been looking at on the cadavers. I think the cadaver experience is really, integral to our medical education, and, Derek and the whole staff does an amazing job of instructing us and taking us through the cadavers and being able to see those muscles on those bodies. But at the same time, it's a little bit difficult to get an entire three-dimensional picture of what's going on. With the VR, it's sort of like a process, where you can build it and rebuild it, and I think that sort of helps understand the anatomy a lot better and a much more in-depth experience.
One of the hardest things for students in anatomy, at least early on, is understanding that spatial relationship of everything in the body. Virtual reality is exciting for me as an anatomy instructor because it's going to be able to enhance the students' understanding of the arrangement of the body. Because the better they know the body, the better physicians they'll end up being the rest of their career.
Oh no! Oh, this is stressful.
Oh, hey, that's me, tumbling through space. Throughout my career, I've met a few astronauts, but I never really got to see how they train for missions. Today, I've convinced NASA to show me how astronauts learn to do their jobs before going to space. And that means doing a lot of simulations to learn the basics and also to prepare for the worst case scenarios.
We're here at the Systems Engineering Simulation Space now, or at least part of a rover. It's a simulation used so that crew members can test out what it'll be like to ride around on the surfaces of different planets. Since NASA wants to go to Mars, we are in Jezero Crater on Mars right now.
Which they think was a lake bed at one time. So of course it's somewhere we're interested in exploring further in the future. And so you have your hand controller there that is going to control driving. So that's both acceleration and steering for the rover.
Now this isn't like your normal car. We have way more wheels to do, right?
That's right.
How many wheels do we have?
You have 12 wheels total, so 6 sets of 2.
The 12 wheels can move in 360 degrees. That means the rover is capable of basically moving in any direction, forward, back, sideways, even spin around in a circle. It takes a while for the wheels to adjust though, so it felt kind of slow.
And you also have to keep in mind that we have a third of Earth's gravity here, so it's gonna drive a little squirrely
sometimes,
a little more bouncy, and
Gotcha,
so,
gotcha. If I want to move forward, I just push forward,
right,
and then I've run into this thing.
The Mars Ascent Vehicle.
I've destroyed billions of dollars.
So
worth
now
of
we can't
hardware.
leave. We're stuck on Mars forever now.
Driving in a nice comfy rover is fun and all, but It's not that I'm that sensation of zero-G, that giant structure you see inserted in. And NASA trains astronauts to learn how to do their spacewalks. First up, learning how to maneuver outside the station. I have to replace a battery.
One of the things you can do here with this model, since you're in VR, you can actually figure out what it's going to take to get from the airlock or from your current work site out to a new work site. What you're going to do is we're going to start you out here on the truss.
With one astronaut pulling out the old battery and the other handing over a new unit.
Sounds easy, right?
Piece of cake. VR is great at showing you exactly where everything is going to be out there and whether you have a good enough wingspan.
Got it. Oh, I'm attached.
Okay, now you can see you are climbing on the handrail.
Oh, wow. Okay, so I want to go. There's my destination. I see it.
Yeah, look off to your right.
It's bright yellow. No.
Hey, you're good at this. I think they're testing for a new astronaut class coming in.
You know what?
You should just go ahead and apply.
I'm clearly the front runner now. All right, I'm here. Is that it?
That's it for now.
That's it for now.
But what would happen if your spacewalk didn't go smoothly? Astronauts are always tethered to the ISS during spacewalks, but NASA always
Okay, I hope this is the best example for VR app, because if you are deploying the person in the case of International Space Station, then they may get, if they are not fixing well, or else if something goes wrong, then it will cost around billions and billions of dollars. To avoid this, they are making the girl to experience in a very virtual mode, so that the same kind of things they are extending in that real ISS space station also, right? So in addition to that, I'll be having 2 more applications, and after that I'll be having some few demo sessions. I hope demo session in the sense I am having some small APK, that is Android file I am having, where you can further where I'll be sharing with you, means that I'll be sharing with the coordinator, sir. So he will be sharing with you in the WhatsApp, where you can install the application. Then if you means that with the app, after you install that, then if you show some kind of 100 rupee note, then the Trump will be walking in and around the 100 rupees note. Those app we already done. Means that's a very preliminary app that we already developed in case of AR development. In case of it will be integrated in case of Euphoria. Those things I'll be sharing. So with this time constraint, I would like to wind up the session at this point. And what are the slides I'll be having and what are the contents I'll be having, I'll be happy to share with the coordinator, sir. Then he'll be sharing it with you in the short time, right? So thank you for your coordination, and thank you for this wonderful opportunity given by the management. And I would like to thank Hari sir, and after that Pavitra ma'am, for this wonderful session and for the wonderful support. So thank you guys. I'll be hoping to see you soon for the next session, which is happening from the same institution. I'll be very happy to coordinate with you, sir. So thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the wonderful session. It was really inspiring. The videos are very nice to actually see. It's really a different platform which we are witnessing today, sir. Thank you very much. I request the participants, if you have any queries, you can you can ask now. Kindly unmute yourself and you can interact now.
Sir, this is Dr. R. Sandilma from Institute of Rural Transport Technology, Erode.
Yes, sir. Very good afternoon, sir.
Sir, is it possible to type the app name in the chat box so that we can copy and paste it?
No, sir. I'll be sending the entire APK file. I'll be sending you total file. You just install it. That's it. That is enough. More than enough.
Whether those apps are free or what, sir?
No, sir. That we only developed. That is, I am the proprietor, so I'll be sharing it to you for free. There will be no issues.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
That will be free only for using.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Is there any other queries to be addressed? Then I'll be happy to address any of the queries if participants is having.
Hello, sir. This is Nandini from National Institute of Technology.
Yes, ma'am. Very good afternoon.
Very good afternoon. So, sir, actually, I just wanted to know how would you explain with respect to extended virtuality?
Yeah, extended reality we have to develop in case of HoloLens. There will be separate toolkit will be available. It to be very precise to be in only one line if you want to say. If you want to interact, if you want to interact with the object in the digital object, if you want to interact, for example, scaling, or else if you want to change the dimensions, and or else if you want to change the color, or else if you want to have some kind of extra information to put together, if you are interacting with the object, then you can say it is an extended reality. But in case of augmented reality, you can't able to have interaction with the object. You just see the object. You can place the external object to be in the physical position, then you can see the object. In case of virtual reality, you can see the environment only. You can't be able to add any kind of object. You just see the environment, that is virtual reality. In the physical world, if you are adding some kind of digital object, that is known as augmented reality. If you are interacting with the digital object in the physical world, that is known as extended reality.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. In the meantime, I just want to tell you that I already shared that links in the Amazon. You just have a look over it, and then you can purchase on your own. I already shared you the links for YouTube, right? So with the help of that headset only, you can be able to watch the videos in a real time. Those things you can experience afterwards after purchasing this Amazon toolkit. Then you can have a look over that. Then definitely it will be really eye candy for you, right?
Okay, sir. Participants, we will be posting all the links in the WhatsApp group also. So never mind about the chat button. We will be posting all the informations in the WhatsApp group also.
Madam, whether there is an attendance for this session, madam?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll be posting all the attendance link, everything in the group, sir.
The WhatsApp group.
Yes, the WhatsApp group, sir. Yes, sir. Any more questions from the participants?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Not in the chat box.
Sir, this is Jayadon from EC Engineering
Attendance
College.
link, whether the
We'll
attendance link
rectify the
shared in
chat
the
box soon, sir. Meanwhile, you can use WhatsApp group chatting for posting your information, sir. Questions, sir.
Hello. Sir,
Yes.
this is Jayadon from EC Engineering College.
Yes, sir. Please, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
I have a small doubt, sir.
Yes.
This virtual reality is how different from game design or animation?
Sir, your voice is little feeble, sir. Could you please little louder, sir?
Sir, this virtual reality is how it is different from animation or game design, sir.
Yes, sir. Animation and game design, where you are going to watch it very literally in the flat screen. You can't able to have any kind of in the game design and any kind of game development. You have to have one medium for exploration. For example, if you want to view the game, then you have to have the monitor over that. You can't able to just like that. You can't able to play the game at wherever you want. But if you want to play in case of water, if you want to play in the case of thin air, then you have to have the virtual reality. Then you have to have the augmented reality. So that doesn't need any kind of specialized screen for view. And also, if in the game design, you can't able to really interact with the object in a very real time. You can play with the object, but you can't able to interact with the object.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Dear participants, a few minutes. I request the participants to kindly hold on. Now I request our coordinator of the FDP to please take over the session.
Dr. Amudavel, thank you for your keynote address. Happy to hear from you again after our Bhopal visit. So
Happy
it was
to
really
see you
interesting.
your same youngness after a year.
So it's really interesting always to listen your classes. Very
Yes.
interactive and a nice manner you engaged today.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Thank you for your time and your acceptance to be our keynote address
Sure,
speaker
sir.
today. And also I thank all the participants for their keen interest and interaction with you. And also we have a few more sessions from industry experts and also from academic background. So let's hope you all enjoy the sessions in the forthcoming days. Thank you, Dr. Amudavel, once again.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Wish
Very
you all
pleasure.
participants once
Thank you,
again.
sir. Have a nice day.
Thank
Have
you.
a nice
Good
day, guys. Thank you. Good day, sir.
Thank you, sir. Participants, if you have any doubt, you can now interact with resource person. Yes, thank you. May I now request, thank you, sir. May I now
Okay.
request Dr. Noble Mary Juliet ma'am to kindly provide the vote of thanks.
So very good morning to one and all present here. I take this opportunity to thank everyone who involved in this inaugural function of ATTL sponsored 5 days faculty development program on augmented reality and virtual reality organized by the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, MCET. And first of all, I thank our management, AECT and ATTL coordinators for providing an opportunity to organize such a wonderful workshops through our institution. I thank our beloved principal, Dr. Ratnavel sir, senior professor and coordinator of this workshop. So for the constant support and continuous encouragement to us. I extend my gratitude to the chief guest of inaugural function, Dr. J. Amudaver sir, Senior Assistant Professor, School of Computer Science and Engineering, VIT Bhopal, to providing such a wonderful keynote address. So we received nice introductions about that AR/VR and technologies involved in AR/VR and different types of applications involved in this AR/VR. And we are also visible we view some type of most interesting and informative videos. Thank you, sir. So on behalf of organizing committee and department of CSE, I am much thankful to all the participants from various technical institutions all over the India for joining us, joining this SPP program in your busy schedule. I assure that this program will be much useful for you by providing a recent innovative in area of augmented reality and virtual reality. I thank all the HODs, faculty members and students of MCET for joining this inaugural function. Thank you all.
Thank you, madam. The participants, you may take up for a break and you may join the next session by 12 a.m. 12 noon. Thank you.